On July 4th, 2025, Donald Trump signed what he proudly called the One Big Beautiful Bill, a sweeping piece of legislation that could reshape the American economy, tax policy, and social safety net for years to come. But what exactly is in this bill? Who benefits and who loses? And how will it impact your life and America's financial future? Let's break it down elegantly, factually, and with no political spin. What is the Big Beautiful Bill? This bill isn't just about one thing. It's a mammoth reconciliation package that bundles together tax cuts, military funding, border security, education reform, and spending rollbacks. Some call it Trump's economic legacy in a single document. Key facts: passed on razor-thin votes in Congress, 51 to 50 in the Senate, 218 to 214 in the House. Includes permanent extension of Trump's 2017 tax cuts. Titled by Trump himself as One Big Beautiful Bill to showcase its scale and patriotic symbolism. Signed on America's Independence Day. What are the key benefits? Let's talk about what's actually inside the bill, starting with benefits. And spoiler alert, they're controversial. 1. Tax cuts extended permanently. Families keep more income. High earners keep deductions for business expenses and estate planning. Child tax credit increased to $2,200 per child. New deduction, up to $10,000 a year in tipped income and gig economy earnings. 2. Less bureaucracy for small business. Small businesses can now write off up to $2.5 million in equipment expenses. The IRS is required to issue refunds faster, capped at 15 days. 3. Trump Newborn Savings Account. Each newborn gets a $500 government grant to kickstart long-term savings, meant to promote self-reliance and generational wealth. 4. University Crackdown. Wealthy universities taxed 1% on endowment returns. The goal? Stop what Trump calls Marxist bloat in elite education. 5. SALT deduction raised. The controversial state and local tax deduction cap was raised from $10,000 to $40,000, helping upper-middle-income homeowners. What are the downsides? Not everyone is cheering this bill. Critics, including major economists and even Elon Musk, have serious concerns. Cuts to social welfare, Medicaid, SNAP food stamps, and housing aid face reductions. Up to 11 million Americans could lose access, according to CBO projections. Debt surge. The bill is expected to add $2.80 to $3.3 trillion to the national debt over 10 years. Why? Because tax cuts weren't offset by spending cuts in key areas. Education inequity. The university endowment tax might affect scholarships and research. Less regulation, more risk. Some watchdogs argue that deregulation in food safety, environment, and banking may lead to long-term risks. Impact on U.S. economy. So what does this bill mean for the broader economy? Short-term, immediate boost in consumer spending. Families have more cash. Small businesses may grow faster thanks to expensing deductions. Wall Street generally reacted positively. Long-term, higher deficits could push up interest rates by late 2026. The Congressional Budget Office warns of a long-term drag if debt isn't managed. Economists call it a sugar-high stimulus without long-term fiscal guardrails. And let us not forget, the Federal Reserve has hinted it may need to raise rates if inflation resurges due to deficit spending. In Trump's own words, this was a beautiful win for American families, American workers, and American greatness. But like all big legislation, it's also a political gamble. It puts more money in your pocket for now, but it could leave future generations with a bigger debt to pay. What do you think? Is this visionary policy or financial fiction? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like if you learned something new. And don't forget to subscribe to MemoxAI Studio, where the future meets facts with no fluff.